Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and a while ago I made a video about teenagers on TV and how they act a little different than teenagers in real life. Now today we are going to cover a whole other beast. And as you can tell by the title of this video, that is going to be couples. So one thing I noticed about couples in TV is that, teenage couples or even adult couples will leave their school or place of work where they are employed and, paid to be there to go off and, kiss and hold hands and do other things like pray. Like, for example, in Grey's Anatomy, the doctors are always, going off on their own into the break rooms or into a storage closet or whatever to, hold hands with each other. And that would absolutely never happen in a real hospital. I mean, you would be fired before you even unzipped your fly, like, to hold hands, in order to hold hands. But as for teenage couples, to do that during high school is absolutely crazy to me. But in high school, the romantic department was not all that busy for me. It was open 24/7, but I maybe had one customer. I don't even know if I would count. I had like 0.75 customer. So I guess I never really had the opportunity to like leave class and do something like that, but I would never do that because the slightest chance that I would get in trouble, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I would not be here today because my parents would find out and I would be dead. 6 feet under, murdered. Like, I notice kids in TV, they will, leave class or be late to class, because they're sneaking around, on the staircase or under the bleachers or whatever to just, like, make out or whatever. And it's like, do you just not care about school, or is there some sort of, like, hall pass system that I'm just not aware of? Hey, kids, listen up. I have an email from the principal here talking about the new hall pass system. So I'm gonna read down the list. You guys better be paying attention. Okay, so red is for the bathroom, blue is for the office, purple is for just one peck on the lips, all right? Green is for tongue, yellow is for too much tongue, like a gross amount of tongue. Lavender is for when the person may or may not have oral herpes, so you don't know if you even want to kiss them in the first place. Let's see. Gray is for when their breath smells, but you're too nice to say anything about it, so you just deal with it for the time being and wait for it to be over. White is for when they have braces and they have some leftover peanut butter and jelly stuck in there from lunch and it ends up in your mouth, but you are allergic, so you start to have a reaction and then you projectile vomit into their mouth while you're trying to call 911. Let's see, pink is for the nurse's office. And it's not just on screen that all these romantic tropes exist. They also exist in books. What are you writing? Oh, I'm actually trying to write a romance novel. Oh, I could give you some inspiration. What is so romantic and intimate? Oh, okay, what? Having someone read to you. Okay, I mean, are you like offering to read to me or something? Oh God, no, I'm not flirting with you, sorry. I'm just trying to make a segue into my Audible sponsorship. I'm not attracted to you. You have a very wide head. Okay, well that's a little rude. I would say sorry, but I'm actually using Audible to listen to Girl Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis, so I'm just gonna keep going with my speech. Got it. Anyways, Audible is a phenomenal service that you can use to listen to audiobooks. You can expand your literature horizons and discover new stories to become a better you. Sorry, I just want to make sure this is definitely not a thing. Absolutely not. I am using you as a device to make my sponsorship more interesting. And that's it. Got it! Yeah. Cool. You know what else is really cool? Audible has an unmatched selection of audiobooks. I mean, they just have such a wide variety of genres, from mystery to romance to comedy to coming of age. They have it all. They even have Audible Originals, which are exclusive titles that range from theater to journalism to traditional literature. Honestly, that sounds really cool. I'm not done talking. Okay. You can get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible Originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Do you have like a code or something? I'm getting there. Yep, gotcha. Go to audible.com/notevenemily, or if you live in the US, text notevenemily to 500-500 to get started. Let me repeat that just in case you want to hear it again. I think I got it. Not everything is about you. This is for my viewers. Yep. Duly noted. So as I was saying, you can get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Go to audible.com/notevenemily, or if you live in the US, text notevenemily to 500-500 to get started. Okay, you can go now.
I was here first.
I said you can go. Remember to use my code, please. Thank you, Audible. So anyway, another thing that I noticed about couples on, TV and film is that they move so quickly and they are so intense. For example, I love To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love To All the I've loved I love To All the Boys I've Loved Before. The Netflix film. But Peter Kavinsky told Laura Jean that he loved her after one ski trip together. I mean, in Twilight, Edward is weirdly obsessed and high-key stalkerish with Bella after, one class together, and then, it's supposed to be romantic, because, Twilight, the whole thing is like a romance. You guys know what Twilight is. I don't have to explain it. I'll go into the history of vampires a little later. Now, I get that you can't always portray the more realistic, taking it slow sort of narrative in movies and TV. No one would want to see that. It would be a boring movie. Like, can you imagine seeing a movie about the talking phase? Like, it would be so mundane and like 28 hours long. But realistically, I could never, and I think a lot of people could never, have a relationship that moves as quickly as they do in the movies. For me especially, because I have some mild to moderate trust issues. Yes. So yeah, I don't know, jumping into things too quickly and getting super, super intense within the first month of dating, it's just it's not like that in real life. So, was this an okay first date? Yeah, I had a great time, so I'd be totally down to see you again.
Let's run away together.
Pardon? You feel something, don't you? We just met. Listen, it doesn't need to be that complicated. I don't know what you want me to say. I want you to say that you'll come with me, and that our hearts will follow the same path, side by side. To where? To anywhere. It doesn't matter where I am as long as I'm with you. Just listen to me, okay? Let's get out of here. Let's have an adventure. I'm kind of tired. True love isn't something that you can just push off, okay? There's a spark here. I know it. I know you feel it, so just follow me, okay? Where are you go? We didn't pay! Now, another thing about couples in movies and TV, and this is more just in the high school realm, there usually seems to be one couple who just rules the entire school. They're both very popular, both super hot, obviously, and, just the tippy top of the pyramid, and it doesn't get any better than them. They're almost given, a godlike status, and, everyone, worships them and idolizes them. And, it's just a little weird. I just don't think that's how most high schools in real life work. Maybe that's just my experience. Maybe in all the other high schools in America, there is one couple who rules everything. In mine, there was not. The person who ruled stuff was, the principal. So, in real life, what couple actually has that kind of power? So, with switching schools and all, how is it? How do you like it here so far? Honestly, it's pretty great. It's always hard to be the new kid, but, I think I'm adjusting okay. That's so great. Sorry, just before we go to lunch, do you mind if I pray? Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay, thank you. I'll be quick. Dear Brad and Chelsea. Who's Brad and Chelsea? Please don't interrupt my prayer. That's very rude. Oh, sorry. Dear Brad and Chelsea, thank you so much for looking at me during third period. I feel so blessed to be in your presence. I feel like I've already gotten more attractive because of your essence. I don't think I've heard of this religion. My dearest and most beloved Chelsea, thank you so much for blowing your nose during third period so I could dig the tissue out of the trash and add it to my shrine. Soon the ritual will be complete and I can channel your energy to someday get a boyfriend as hot as Brad. Are you done? Excuse me. Amen. So overall, there are some discrepancies between how couples act in real life and how they act on TV and movies, but that's to be expected because TV and movies are made up. So, yeah. So whether you're a couple or you're living the single life, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, turn on my notifications, comment down below, you know, just the works. Ooh, maybe all the single people can like mingle in the comments and you guys can like find true love in the comments. Oh my god. How wonderful would that be? Oh my god. Okay, so that's all. That's all. Until next time. Our hearts will follow the same path. Side by side. Ah! And that our hearts... Okay, there's a spark here. I know it. I know you... Thank you for blowing your nose in third period so I could dig the tissue out of the trash and...